Okay folks, I have Redline's new truck cab adapter kit here that I am mounting to our US3K restoration rotisserie. Rather than including instructions with this thing, what I'm about to tell you would be kind of difficult to convey, instructions. So instead, we're just going to do a little video here and post this to the product's description. So here's the deal. The truck cab adapter kit basically just consists of two sides here. You get one great big piece of tubing and as well as 4 of those arms. You can see here that it just slides right over the existing arm. The other pieces for the other side are right there, which I have yet to install. Now there's really only 2 things that I want you to know about this. Number 1, these pieces right here, just for the sake of the photos, we've got them mounted upside down so that you can see everything. But when you go to put these, on your rotisserie and actually use them, you'll want to flip them over upside down so that this piece is then up instead of down. See what I mean right there? By doing so, you don't have to worry about the truck cab being here and interfering with the bolts, as well as you wouldn't then need a great big thick spacer right here to mount the truck cab, up off of the arm. So just flip that arm upside down and that will help a lot. The second thing that you need to know is about mounting this thing to the rotisserie. So here's the deal. You want to measure your arms. This arm is 15 inches. And if I were to measure over here on this side, from here out to about roughly here is 15 inches. So when I drill that hole right there, I'm nowhere near the end of the arm. That's good. So you want to take that measurement and just know how far to slide this piece over this piece. Now the next thing that you want to do is you're going to take a 1/2 inch bit, and if you were doing the first hole here, which I've already done, you're basically going up to the hole, running it just a little bit so that it puts a nice center into the hole right there, at which time I recommend taking a smaller bit, going ahead and drilling through just this first section right here. You're only drilling holes in the blue material. The black material already has the holes in it there. Once you get a little hole drilled right there, makes sense to go ahead and switch back to your 1/2 inch bit and go ahead and drill through there. Now, here's where a lot of folks are going to go wrong. After they've drilled through that first section, they're going to try and go ahead and drill all the way through it. But the problem is people who don't watch this video may run off and drill it to the side, at which time that bit is probably not going to come out in the proper location over here on this side. So my advice to you is this. Take the bolts that come with it, go ahead and put them into that hole, just 1/2 inch, something like that, just a little bit. That way you know that this piece and this piece cannot slide and the orientation of the next hole doesn't run off and change. So with that bolt in there like that, you're then just going to do the same thing and drill your holes over here on this side so that ultimately you know that when you drill your hole, it's nice and straight through. This kit already comes with 1/2 inch mounting hardware right there. Got all the mounting hardware that I'm installing. If you get these great big washers with it, that was an error. Just disregard those, keep them for another project. But that's pretty much all there is to this kit. You're going to do that right there and drill a hole there and a hole there. I do recommending putting this bolt all the way in and tightening it before you ever start this hole. That way you don't have to worry about them again moving, a little bit, and this hole no longer being the same center to center distance for the 2 pieces. So put that one in, then come drill this one. Drill that side, and that's pretty much all you need to know. Obviously, there's tons of adjustability. Those little arms slide to the left and to the right to get to wherever you need them for your truck cab kit. Good chance you're going to end up running just one of your telescoping bars across the bottom. You might even have to replace that bolt with a longer bolt because you're going with the center piece of tubing here. But it depends on what rotisserie you've got, whether or not that happens to you. It's a very just universal little kit. Forgive my voice out here. It's 98 degrees in Florida, and I'm sweating to death. Last thing I want you to know, this kit will work with any arm that has a 2 inch by 2 inch square tubing arm. So as long as you've got that right there, this kit will work with any rotisserie. Hope this helps. Appreciate you guys watching. Like and subscribe.